Evening everyone, how are we doing? Welcome along Kian, Sam, Kevin, Tom, Michael and Carl. I hope we're all well. So you guys sort of been asking for doing a 17 live stream again, so we're doing one. So hopefully everything will run to plan tonight. I hope we've all had a good day today. So let's get on here. So I haven't bought too much on here. This is a completely new save with seasons, as you can see. We've got very little machinery, the rest of it we've got to buy as we go along. Haven't got any livestock on here yet either. That can come on here. All I've got so far is one tractor, a combine, a trailer and a plough. So massive quantity of machinery, as you can see. So the rest of it you're gonna have to help me with. Hey RN, how are we doing? So tractor wise all we've got is the 7210 blue power here. Stewart trailer. Dowdeswell plough tucked up in the back of the shed here. Hey Chunky, how are we doing? And New Holland combine. We've not gone class on here. We've got enough class everywhere else at the moment. So what New Holland combine have we got though? Well, I've got a Foo for 17. No buckets. This is 17. There's no buckets. Had to look through what I've got, and there's only really one which didn't look horrendous on my PC, which is this CR990. So that's the combine we're going to be using on here. So 25-foot combine, and away we go. So only got the standard fields what come with the map on here. I'm good, thanks Chunky. So what I was thinking is we'll get the helper ploughing on one of them. Which 3000 series tractors, Tom? Evening David, how are we doing? You have to be a bit more specific about that one. Not got Courseplay installed either, so we'll just go run on standard helper on here. My patience can't cope with Courseplay at the minute. So we'll set a helper off on one of our fields, probably this one for now. That's good. See what sort of a mess it can make on here. B300 series, Tom. Right, so we'll get a helper going with that one. All being well. So I haven't put any texture packs in on 17. I haven't done yet, Chunky. I've got them, but I haven't done them. So it can't be blocked by an object. So what livestock would you like to see us do on here then? So we are going to need a tractor and loader of some description or telehandler. Also a drill, fertilizer spreader. Hey 1174, how are we doing? Grass machinery. And hopefully we've got enough money up the top there for us so I don't have to put any more in. So I can show you what tractors I've got installed on here. If we're going to do anything with the cattle, we'd need a smaller one, obviously, with a loader on. Hey Tiernan, I'm good, thanks, how are we doing? Pigs? The most expensive ones to do. So, coming out of the in-game tractors, Hey Austin, how are we doing? I'm good, thanks. 1174. We've got the modern classics tractors there. The Puma with a ridiculous amount of IC on it. Loads of little Deutz tractors. Quite nice mods actually, contrary to how they look. Actually quite nice little loader tractors, those ones. We've got a nice big shiny Fent here. Expensive Fent as well. Problem with the 150, Tom, is we can't do much with it. Peter J's Massey's. Evening Milton, how are we doing? John Deere 7030 and the New Hollands. They're all the tractors I've got. I was kind of thinking along the lines of maybe one of those for the livestock farm. I'm good, thanks Austin. So, Deutz, Maxim 5150. So there is that one. I mean, if that's 5150 Pro. We take up to 150 horsepower. That one, if we put a loader on it for the livestock, we could take up to 95 horsepower. Got to have the right loader in here for this one. Would be tempted to do pigs, but that means we have to buy an awful lot of feed for them. We do want a bigger tractor for drilling with. We've got the New Holland at the moment, so you guys let me know. New Holland CR990 on there, Austin. I have got a couple of telehandler mods in as well. So we've got the JCB 525 and the other one's not showing up in game. Should have done, hasn't installed for some reason. So we're limited to in-game telehandlers or tractor and loader. So we'll have that as our loader tractor. Oh, that's a good thing then, Tom. Wheeled combine, Austin. So one tractor, one loader. Now, as much as I'd like to do pigs, I think the choice has really got to be between cows and sheep at the moment on here. So you guys will have to choose between those two, and yes, it is yellow, Austin. Try to remember what I've put where on here at the moment. You can rely on cats to do something just to irritate you slightly. Cows, okay. Hey Stephen, how are you doing? Thought I'd put another flat trailer in here, but obviously not. So, got some modded feeder wagons in here as well. So we got that one. These are all a bit power hungry, these feeder wagons, as you can see. Which I think we'll have probably that one for cows. Woodpeckers. Can we farm woodpeckers then? Interesting. Got the nice big water tank there as well. Oh, we got the in-game one, which I think is the one we might have to start with until we get some bigger tractors, and then work our way up. Let's just get things moved around a bit up here to start with. I've kind of got back into it, Bradley, and welcome along. So we'll get ourselves a bale spike for this one. And then just grab 4 bales and stick in that thing. So I've got the buy bales mod in here. Ooh, lurking on Twitch as well, are we, Milton? See, bale spikes. Gotta be that one. Uh, 19's got strong points, 17 has good points, but 17 is far from dead, as far as I'm concerned. Still a lot of life left in it. Right. There we go. I forgot you have to buy them in groups of 8 in this one. No, it is a bit of a issue, that one. So if I remember right, I've got to be very careful with these spikes because they will go straight through the front bales and into the back ones. Hopefully they might have done that by the time the next version comes out, Bradley. Never really got on with Bal and Craig, it's a bit small for me as maps go. So I think we might have to buy another field while we're at it for grass. Just one more. Because I've sworn I'd put another straw trailer in here, but I've kind of forgotten to install them. Let's take this down the cattle farm then. And we'll buy some cows as well. Yeah, it would, but if you can't get on with the game, well, it's no good trying to do modding for it. It would show. It's not very often we do cattle in a series, so we'll try on this one. Or dairy at least. What I'm kind of thinking at the moment is 2 or 3 17 streams a week, and the rest will be 19. Between single player and multiplayer as and when. Yeah, it certainly would. Problem is the map needed rebuilding from the ground up. It wasn't going to be simple to do. How much we do 17 depends on how tonight's stream goes, really. If it goes well, we'll really think a bit more about how often we do it. They'll probably go end up turning the traffic off on here sooner or later. So I'll try and remember where everything is on here. So long since I've played this map. Spent long enough on here in the past. Right, how many cows do you guys think we should buy then? Keep traffic on. Are you wanting me to stay PG, Milton? 100? No. I'm not buying 100 cows. Mainly because of the amount of feed we're going to need for them. And how much it's going to cost. $50, that's kind of where I was thinking to start with. Until we've got some fields to make hay and silage on of our own. Because don't forget to start with, we're going to have to buy everything in. Yeah, I will say the new animal screen is slightly better with seasons. I forgot that the Bale Spike has a camera on with that pack. So I know they probably could take all that and more. Ah, base game one. Yeah, this one is a lot better. Right, better go and fill this up again. And we'll need some water down here fairly quickly, along with the fertilizer spreader for what grass we have got. Yeah, that bit is quite annoying. And you really want me to keep the traffic on? I think we've just been hit from both directions now. You know what that means I'm going to do, don't you? Bye bye, cars. Hey, Barn Lodge, how we going? Ooh, I've got something in mind for the baler on here. It's not going to be the straw add-on big crone baler. It's not comedy value if I give myself a stroke through getting too stressed. Don't need any more stress at the minute, Milton. The taxman sorted that this week. I've had enough stress. I've got to worry about being taken out by cars now. Yeah, the mods are a bit harder to track down now than they would have been. Well, they'll get sorted eventually, Barn Lodge. Yeah, they are. Nice, Tom. When I changed PC, I took all the mods and everything off my old PC and just transferred across. That's why I made sure I had such a big hard drive on this one. Or numerous hard drives, I should say. Can't see that happening somehow, Bradley, I think. I suppose you're used to being called rude things after being voice chat with us a lot, Milton, so probably. I don't know how many of these it's going to need. Don't know if this tractor's going to pull the water tanker very well, what I've got in mind. We shall see. At least our helper is still going strong up there. So we're going to need one bigger tractor as well. Something around the 270 to 300 horsepower mark, I should think. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And a drill to suit that size tractor on here. Are you paying no attention at all, Tom? The K55 that I bought during this live stream. How about the Black Sheep one? I can't remember who done that one. What I was thinking of using. I see. Don't think I've got many John Deeres installed. I've got a couple of John Deere mods, but I haven't actually got them installed on this save game. Yeah, that's the one, David. Big Joskin one. Can't remember who done it though. It's a bit large for this tractor. Anyway, you're not in my good books, David. You put about Toby Carvery on your Facebook. Fancy torturing someone with mentioning that. How mean. Made me feel hungry again. Mind you, it doesn't take much, but I know I don't. Shouldn't have mentioned food that started the woodpecker off. If he's multitasking, we've got a problem, Milton. True. You didn't tag me. Because that would have just been far too mean to actually tag me. Hey SG, how are we doing? Yeah, that would have been worse still. Hey Nathan, how are you doing? Donuts. Now I ate a pack of 4 of them Thursday. Must be good. All good, thanks. Have a look and just see how the animals are doing. This should do for them there. We just need to put some hay in then. Hey Elite, how's it going? If I remember to put that mod in. Quite easily, SG. Kind of put it in my mouth and chew. That's how you eat most things. I mean, tonight already I've eaten more than half a large box of Maltesers, so I'd better just ease up on them a little bit. They've done well, they've been out since Christmas. They normally don't last the first 2 days out. That's what I say about vultures though, SG. They're disgusting things, and Charlie agreed with me this afternoon. Alright, so I'll probably pick them other 2 hay bales up with the just the spike and take back. Yeah, same here, Carl. Probably the map I've spent more time on than anything in any farm sim. I'll say closely followed by Oakfield. Probably after that I'd say Drummard was one of them, which I know is a Marmite map. A lot of people didn't like it, but I enjoyed playing that one. Big dairy farm on there. Hey Fast Farming, how are you doing? Now how did that manage to launch itself out of the loft hatch, Elite? You didn't have a little bit of a temper tantrum, did you, with your controller? That was my other choice for tonight, but I thought no, we'll do CPF this time. I've done TWC. Was it, Milton? I was doing something at the time, I couldn't get into it. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like Drummard though. I really enjoyed it, especially after I got into G and just tweaked a couple of bits on there and ploughed a few fields together. The only annoying bit on there was the concrete hedges. It's a shame that wasn't on Twitch, Milton. You could have clipped it. Keep forgetting about the camera on that bale spike. Right, we'd better get some water up here next. Yeah, didn't do much MP in 17. Not more than 5 or 6 hours, I don't think, other than a particular video series, which I've done quite a bit of multiplayer on. Well-known multiplayer video series. Yeah, I got the drumhead map in G and pulled a few wider gateways through hedges to make it easier. Well, at least kept PG. I probably wouldn't have done. Yep, that's the few hours of MP I was talking about SG other than Coldborough. Which obviously I spent quite a long while with that one. Oakfield plus that few hours we spent on this one, I think. We done some on? Good, I'd say it's miraculous. Send your controller out of the loft hatch, you don't swear. I think I could have managed it. Probably taught the people in the stream chat a few new words if that happened to me. Yeah, somehow you roped me into that one, SG. I can't remember how that happened. Right. Yep, true. Done that as well. Forgot about that. And that lovely Thuringian map. If you just badgered me till I gave in. Right, let's get that water tanker. So what have I got? Thought I'd put some on. Got universal ones on there, which do everything. They're quite expensive anyway. Or that one. So we've got a nice small water tank for this big tractor. I mean, it's perfectly proportioned to this tractor. Not surprised it's in shock falling out of a loft hatch. I think if you fell out of a loft hatch, you should go into shock. We may need a bigger tractor once I've filled this tanker with water. So we'll use the lake for that, or pond, whatever you want to call it. Looks like I've got a bit of tidying up to do around the telegraph poles over there. Plus the headlands, of course. So drop the 2 bales in the trough if I've got the mod in. think I've turned it on. Should have a mod installed for turning hay to grass in the feed troughs. Don't know yet, Dave. That's the next decision we've got to make. Big tractor and the drill. Yeah, controllers ain't cheap, Elite. Presume you're using PS4 controller, are you? Did you hear it lumping down, Milton? Despite the fact I played on PS4, I couldn't get on with the PS4 controller with PC. Which is weird. Let's see if I've got that mod in. No. Don't think I have. Have to sort that for next time. We've got very well behaved cows, so we can leave the gates open while we just trek across there and get the water. Just open all them up, make it a bit easier for us. They're well behaved, they won't try and escape. Try not to turn one to kebab with the bale spike as we go through here. I think we could struggle to get back with this tanker somehow. Getting it in the water is one thing, getting it out is another. Especially if the back wheels come off the ground. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering that, David. If not, that'll be time to get the big tractor out, which we'll have to buy. Forgot all water is chargeable on this one. I do, Milton. We may need the big tractor. I think we have a slight issue here. I think we'd better find a big tractor somehow. No, Milton, no. Let's find a big tractor. So, big tractor wise, we've got that Puma which goes up to 270 horsepower. Just a ridiculous amount of IC on it. We have this Fendt which goes up to 280 horsepower. And that is about it for high horsepower on here. Puma. So 2 for case. Anyone want Fendt? No cheating, Milton. One vote per person. Three for Fendt. 3 for case. Okay. Okay. Let's go for the Fendt as we've already got one case on here. Expensive tractor. Oh well, I can't count. They've gone off the screen. We've got a Fendt now. See, it's all your fault, Milton. You went across to Twitch to try and cheat, which meant I lost sight of one of the case ones, you see. So blame Milton. So we've now got a Fendt. We want the fertilizer spreader as well. We want one that does 24 meters. So I'll go for the Kuhn one. It holds 3,200, so I'll put a bag of fertilizer in that down the shop and bring that back with a Puma. That's the plan. Bring back the Fendt rather. Just gotta hope that the Fendt can pull it up out of there. Otherwise we could have a bit of an issue. We'll get a front weight on that Fendt as well. Cheating. I'll take that, Milton. Right. What have we got in whites? Nice big white there. If this can't get that tanker out of the pond, we could have a bit of an issue. I shall have to reset it. Hey Brad, how are we doing? Slightly bending the rules. Only slightly. Right, let's get back to the dairy farm and retrieve our water tanker, shall we? Hopefully. I mean, this thing's got front weight and wheel weight, so it ought to be able to pull it out of the pond. Is that the Blanchard one, Milton? I'm okay, thanks, Brad. Miraculously survived a trip into town this morning. Well, help us still making a mess over there, so it's going okay. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Been lurking around most of the afternoon on the computer doing various bits and pieces. So I can put the fertiliser on this grass shortly, once we've watered the cows. And we've also got to straw the cows as well. This isn't the tractor I was planning to use for fertilising. I had to go into the bank, Brad. As you know, can't have anyone else pay cash in for you due to new rules. Let's hope this works. We stand more chance with this tractor than the little 5150 pulling this out of the pond. Yeah, we could get it to rot away quicker. It's moving. We have progress. I think we might want to fill this up at a water point in future. Yeah, I'm not sure lovely is the right word for it. Saturday mornings, Milton. Someone want to get out and push. Might need a quick push up here. I thought it was only lunchtime, Brad. Probably wrong. Usually I'm wrong where they're concerned. Let's get the trigger right on here. One of these cows might get squished in a minute. That one's decided to just go for a little wander. Well, that should keep things going for a little while. Try and get out of here without running another one over. Though I think they'll go have other ideas. See, I can try my best not to run them over, but I can't stop them standing in the middle of the tractor or the water tanker. Nothing unusual in that. See it all the time in real life. Ooh, that's unusual, Brad. I'm actually right about something. Shock. I have to take the Maxim back down the shop now and get some straw. Just shut these gates up. Hey Josh, how we doing? Couple of straw bales. So tomorrow's video is another Goldcrest one. That's what I put out. Yeah, I know, Brad, that needs sorting out. Problem is, where do I put them where they're not going to cause a problem? Ah! Not good then. Yep, that is a good one, Richard. Get them two little, well, that one slight issue fixed with it. What I found at the end of the video. Just waiting for that. Thanks for the sub, Toro and Agrivids, much appreciated. Came up on my phone before Streamlabs told me. Don't usually drive this erratically, I'm trying to do two things at once. No, it's not. I tried to stay away from town at that sort of times. Right. No preference, Richard. Whatever's easy at the time. Sometimes I'll do in cab, sometimes I'll do outside. So let's have that. And some straw bales. Right. Must remember that thing has got that camera on it. Yep, and he's currently putting missions on it. He asked in the Frontier Discord on Friday, I think. About that, I think that's Friday or yesterday. Hey Sam, how are you doing? Certainly have, Richard. They can't test 17 and 19 ones. And there's one lot of those bales where that'd pick up the ones behind if you weren't careful. So what I'll do for before next time is put some straw trailers on here, as I forgot this time. Not quite what I wanted to happen there. Hey Jay, how are you doing? Didn't kind of drop in how I want them to there. Just about typical. Ones and drop in flat so I could stack some more in there. So let's put two on the front. Nope, not the Heston Milton. I've got a baler in mind for it though. That didn't quite work either. Just see if... There we go. They won't fall off going up the road now. Well, tomorrow shouldn't be too bad, I wouldn't have thought. do have a baler we're going to use on here, but I will reveal all shortly on that one. See how much straw they need. It may annoy everyone when you're driving farm machinery. Yeah, they do sound better, Cole. Currently my thinking is we'll do this this map again tomorrow night. Yeah, 19s have too much free will, Bill, I think you could say. I've not actually got trailer sounds on there. Didn't actually activate that mod. Never did finish looking into getting that one sorted. Yeah, I nearly done it on here, but I know we done that on the west coast when I done that one, so I went other ways. Hey Tryhard, how we doing? Yeah, I've been called worse than Dave. Much worse. Ask anyone who's been in voice chat what they called me. Oh, good, thanks. Right. They're fed and watered. So actually I could just drop those 2 bales in there. Hey Farm Life, how we doing? Back onto the bale spike. If I could remember which button was which, that would help. There we go. It's on the joystick, that one. Button 4 on the joystick. And why you saw. Alright, let's put some fertiliser on this grass as we're down here. You shouldn't be sore at your age after doing that all day. Exactly, Elite. Not like he's swinging an axe all day, is it? When you spent the whole day swinging an axe at him, you got a right to be sore. Right, get this bit done. I did see that, Farm Life. I think we're going to need another grass field beside this one though, with 50 cows. Don't know what you guys think. Yeah, exactly. Spent hours swinging an axe at him in the past. Now we're likely to be a series. Certainly be doing it again tomorrow night. If we get the views, I'll keep doing them. Plus I'm enjoying doing it anyway. Bale, I would imagine, with what I've got in mind. As there's no bale limit with PC. Are we indeed? Farm Life. Certainly has 1174, mind you. I don't think it ever really left, apart from certain places. That could be useful then. We just have to wait and see, Farm Life. Exactly 1174. Just sort of stirred the pot up again with the Western Shore. Don't know about that one, Richard. Don't tend to do that cultivation equipment too often. We certainly do, Milton. Right, so what other fields shall we have a look at? These ones close by here. So we got this one we could have. Which is a decent field. Probably going to put a bit more money in, I think. So I have that one. We do, Milton. Did I put what? It's the wrong time of day to be doing abbreviations without. No, I haven't. Never used them. There is something you can do with that in some mods, I think, Aaron, from memory. Yeah, there is that one as well. Ah, I see. I should think 2 fields might do. Don't know. We need some high-end, some solids, aren't we? So. You've never played Coldborough Park Farm Life? See. We've still got to get the mowers yet, what we're going to use on here. Mower, rake, tedder, etc. Big M? No way. Whilst that would be very useful, it's very expensive. And once we've got set up on here, we're not cheating any money in. So I presume you talk about this field, David, in here. Also got this one. So how much is this one? Got a slight issue with that. We won't have in a minute. Yeah, it is elite. I noticed that as well. There we go, we can afford it now. That should give us pretty much enough. I would think these 3 fields should give us enough grass to start with, won't they? You guys? Actually, I've got some crops in store we can sell as well, thinking about them. Forgot about them. And then we've got to buy the drill and mower, rake, baler, bale wrapper. Well, we've got the mod, or we've got the tractor, but we haven't bought it on there. We don't need it. We have this case, we have a New Holland, we have a Fendt. 3 tractors is enough for us. Yeah, if that's not enough, we'll always just purchase another one. No, we don't, Farm Life. We do not need a fast track on there. Can't swap this case for it because you can't put loader on it. Or if it, even if you could, it wouldn't look right. I don't remember if you can or not. It's not big enough to replace the Fendt. Yes, but I don't know if you can put it on it in game. I know you can put them on them in real life, so we've got lime spreading contractors around this way with them. Yep. Plus the New Holland, of course, which is ploughing at the minute. Which we really ought to go and check on. See where the helper has positioned that tractor and plough at the moment. Well, there you go then, it won't be no good to us. It's too big for taking over from this tractor, and too small to replace the Fendt with. Hey Charlie, how you doing? Got a feeling a few people may be dusting off the FS17 before long, and not just down to me doing videos and streams on it. I'm good, thanks. No, I'm not using Courseplay. Well, it's still moving over there, you can see it. Just got chunks of the field to fill in what that's left. Might put Courseplay on here. We'll see. I'll buy a few more bits for our equipment now. Amazing to see cows on a map which aren't floating. Use the Fent to get the rest of the equipment we're going to buy. This is a bit quicker. Can get the baler, mower, etc. Right. This is where you guys come in again. What mowers are we going to have? So we've got those ones. Splendor Mow, Kuhn and Tarup. Hey Aorus Gaming guys, how are we doing? Tarup. Two for Tarup, one for Pottinger. Okay, front mower. Could do, I suppose. Use a front mower, I might just pop up there the yard and drop something off what's on this tractor still. Pottinger. I think I know which way we're going here then. Let's drop the front weight over here. Yep, I think we know where we're going with the mower. Looking at all that lot. So which front mower shall we go for then? Yeah, I was kind of thinking like that, Jay. Watch out for the helpless plough coming through the hedge. Don't know, can we, Milton? Or can we? So I thought I'd try and keep him happy tonight as well, because I've got a fin on here. Lawfolds is a nice map. Big map. Despite the fact it's based up north, it sort of reminds me of this area as well. Get them bales next time once we've got a straw trailer installed. Right. So just to keep people happy, we'll have a Pottinger one for the front. And this one for the back. There we go. Don't think so, Craig. Welcome along. I know people are still playing 15-13. It's my 828, I bought it. Show me the invoice to prove it's yours. Yep, there's one version with, one version without. But I hope it works okay with the front mower. That's got a bit of an issue. No, there's nothing private I'm using here. Hey, all things motorised, how are we doing? Yep, I think we've got a good mowing setup here. Got plenty of grass to go out with it. Hey Pro Gamer, welcome along. Can't remember if this one got put on there as an update. I think it might be on there. I'm good, thanks. Well, given Bullet Bill's feelings about 19, that just ain't gonna happen. How can you kill your internet other than blasting the router with a 12 gauge? Probably wouldn't be the best idea anyway. Now, hitting it with shooting out with a 12 gauge would be much more fun. Less effort involved than a sledgehammer. Extreme and shouldn't make them overheat. Right. Baler next. As yet I've not mentioned what baler we're going at. Yes, it was 1174. I know I was cleaning the gun and I accidentally pulled the trigger. Which chrome baler though, Craig? Not using big square on here. Not using the big pack this time. As much as I love that one, we're not using it on here because we haven't got a tractor big enough. No, it's not, trust me. It is not big enough to pull out any speed on this map. I've tried before. I've killed the in-game Magnum with that baler on Oakfield. What that horsepower that baler says it needs and what it really needs are two different things, unfortunately. Don't want the 1050, we ain't got a 1050 on here. I don't want a bigger fast track. We don't need tractors that size on this map at the moment. So baler wise, I know we'd pull that one. I know we can pull that one and that one, but I don't want any of them. What I want is this one. So to go with that, you have to buy one of these. Somewhere in here. The tractor I found that ran that chrome baler best was Smeaty's Axion. So we're going to use the chrome baler on here. So a well matched combination. And there a pallet of net wrap. Might be this tractor causing problems with this baler. There we go. That's because I've got the HUD turned down. There we go, couple of rolls of net in there. Can't have the HUD closed with that on. The baler I can't pull with this tractor is that one. It says it needs 258 horsepower, but you try pulling up the hill with 258 horsepower, especially with that on the back of it. Tried it before, these two do not work with this tractor. So this one, as you can see, we can set the bale size on. So 1.1, 1.3, 1.55, 1.8. So we can do hay one size. That's also very, very pricey, that baler. Will do. So I've had the Magnum killed on Oakfield with it. So we're going to do round on here. Just have to try and remember which size it will wrap. I think that's 1.3s. And for straw we can do nice big ones. No point in having 5 tractors, there's only me who can use them plus the helper. Don't need that many on here. So our helper is now finished making the bulls up on there. So I'll tidy that up in a few minutes. Yeah. That's why we've got tractors what can do every job on here. Yeah, not got that one, 1174. Have to get a drill very shortly as well, as we haven't got one yet. And this is going to be the drilling tractor. Well, that's made a nice mess in the corner there. Not an option for it. Do like the straw add-on. I've missed that in 19 so far. Yeah, that drill's a bit big for this map though, really. True, we'll make it a lot quicker. You never know, farm life. presuming there's going to be a 21, obviously. Nice to see multi-train angle at work again. Oh, does he now? All good, thanks, Nathan. Just tidying up what the hell was left on here. I know what you're getting at, 1174. Tesla pickup, anyone? Food, Tom? You don't need food at this time of night. Yeah. Well, pretty sure there will be, but we'll just wait and see. You ain't had your dinner yet? Blimey. Ew, L200, no thanks. Had one, don't want another one. In fact, I had two now. Stick to the Ranger. Too late at night for me to be eating that sort of thing. Ah. Cake now, is it? First you teased me with Toby Carvery, now you're on about cake. You can go off people, you know. Did you, Nathan? Was it a chocolate cake? Yeah, player only needs 150 horsepower. I'll probably just get this field done for tonight. Fair bit of mess to sort out on here. Getting somewhere on there then, Nathan? You cheat, 1174. Honestly, such a cheater. People say I eat a lot. Yeah, it can get a little bit irritating. It's not so bad if you use GPS. Just back that last one off. Yeah, I had the same for breakfast today as what I had yesterday. It's that rather large meat feast thing in a stick. Two quarter-pound burgers, 2 jumbo sausages, and 2 bits of bacon with onions. And that one, David? All in the French stick. Or baguette, whatever I call it. Ew, rice? Oh no. Can't have rice. Can't stand that stuff. Yeah, and that all comes in at £4.75 as well, that one. I couldn't even cook up for that by the time you bought everything. Does sound like it, Nathan. No, never have liked that stuff, Tom. Yeah. I prefer the term good value than cheap. Neither's alcohol, Tom, but that don't stop you either. Do you know, JD man? Welcome along. Oh yes. Definitely tastes good, otherwise I won't keep going back for more from there. That's not always a good thing though, Tom. You'll find out when you get a little bit older. I'm not going to say on that subject for now. Won't go that far. I think a few of the older ones in chat might know what I'm getting at there. Looks like our helpers had a bit of a session of missing bits to this end. True. Or at least to remember how you got where you are the night before. We're all good, I think, JD man. Exactly, David. The young farmers usually give a fair education in that one. Half shifts was better than nothing. I know. It's all these telegraph poles, you see. Make sure we finish up back at that corner. BR, Tom? BR? It could have been worse. It could have done a quarter of a field. Good question, Elite. Half shafts, oh, Land Rover half shafts, lovely. Problem is, nobody wants to watch a live stream if you're ploughing for 2.5 hours. I think we'll blame that on reading chat quickly as it moved a bit then. Let's tidy up from this way around that pole. Unfortunately, you'd probably be in the minority there, because a lot of people won't. Yep, we just need Emma to come and start the countdown. I've owned 5 or 6 Land Rovers. I'm more than happy with my Ford Ranger now. No, Lewis, we weren't. It's not a yes or no. You won't get a choice. I have a wall track, Bradley. 2019 wall track. One of the last of the 3.2s. So that's called miss a ridiculously small piece. Nope. This is my second one, JD, man. It's been more reliable than any Land Rover I've ever had. So, I'll disagree with you there. Certainly is. The last one was a limited. Can't do the travelling I do with a Land Rover anymore. I think you'd find that my one would put your L200 to shame, Towan. And it's not terribly thirsty either. It's quite good on diesel for its size. considering it's a 2.5 ton truck. Yes, and very deep bank accounts, my experience of Defenders. Between head gaskets, engine rebuilds, transfer boxes, gearboxes, diffs, axles, suspension, turbos. The list goes on as to what I've fitted to them over the years when I had them. I very much doubt that, JD, man. 1972A is not gonna be a patch on a 3.2 engine, mine 2.5 tons. It might go places these won't, but on the road I know what I'd rather be driving. There's been some issues with the newer Rangers, especially the new engine. That's why I've got one of these ones. In the minority there then. My last Defender needed a transfer box, gearbox, clutch, prop shaft, turbo, airflow sensor, Warren loom. To be fair, there isn't exactly the choice of buying a Defender anymore. The Raptor's 10 grand dearer than my wall track, with no noticeable benefits. Yeah, true. The Raptors should be getting a new engine, I think, from what I've been reading, a bigger one. Don't know about that. Yeah, my 2017 Ranger got recalled for something. Really? 60 mpg from a TD5? I don't know what you've done to it then, because I've never known anyone get that out of a TD5. I know I've had 3 of them. I've now done just under 10,000 miles since last May in my Ranger. I'm quite happy with it. The other one done just under 45,000. So I changed it. Do too many miles these days to run a old worn up trucks. Better to have something in warranty, so if it goes wrong it can be sorted. Yeah, larders might be a joke, but they do just keep going and they'll go anywhere. Much like the old 4-tracks. Certainly is turning. It put me off it for starters. Right, we'll just get these last little bits cleaned up this way. That'll help the mist, and that'll do us for tonight. I am using a T7210 Blue Power. Welcome along, Harry. Let's have a tidy up now. What the hell was missed here? No, no Massies on here. Got a Fent, a case, and the New Holland. Bit of New Holland combine. Why the hell did I manage to miss them little bits? Barbarian, that's the top one. I'm trying to think what I had different, because my last one was a 2006 Warrior. Just leather seats and a few other bits and pieces. I know what's in the new Barbarian, but I don't know what was in the slightly older ones. Right, 18 plate. So you've got mood lighting in that, believe it or not. A few other bits and pieces. So I did spec one up before I bought my 17 plate one. What let them down was the tone capacity though. Sticky 130s, that's for certain. Thanks for the follow, GWN Tim. Much appreciated. Right, so we've got to get a drill now. So let's have a look what I've actually got installed on here with drills. If I can find them. There we go. Occasionally chuck the trailer on the back. Mine will pull 3.5 tons, whereas a L200 will not. Well, back when I spec'd them up they wouldn't. I think they've altered them a bit since then. Right, so we've got the Vardastat, of course. We've got the horse. Then we got a few more over this way. We got the Jockey 600. And we can't even pull that. We've got that as a maze drill if we needed it, or sugar beet. It's actually a nice drill, that one. So it's the Jockey. The Horse, which we can just manage. Or the Valderstat. It's a blue one. Jockey. Okay. I'll buy that then. I won't be saying that too loud, Lewis, otherwise you're going to get pulled. Not by the sort of thing you want to be pulled by. Is that old 2800? Let's just hope that Jockey behaves itself, because I've had a few issues with that in the past. Just mustn't use TARDIS teleport with it. Alright, so we better get some seed to dump into that. And we'll go and pick the Jockey up. Yep, they'll have you for that one, Lewis. You'll be way overweight with the horse box and 2 horses. They're 1600 kilos each. I think those would be more interestedly. The police will certainly be very interested as well. Ooh, that done us some good then. Yep, we've got the Sky Pack mod on here. Makes all the difference. So we'll be back on here again tomorrow. Possibly a bit earlier tomorrow night. Maybe 6 or 5:30, we'll see. Yeah, that's really not worth the risk, that one, Lewis. Driving that license, 6 points. Which then means driving that insurance, 6 points, potentially. That would hurt. I have no school on Monday either, Tiernan. I had a day school on Monday for over 20 years. So all that leaves us to buy now is the rake and tedder bale wrapper. That's a bale trailer. Possibly anything else I've forgotten, which is highly likely these days. Easier to get on when they're there, aren't they? Combine 1174, were you not paying attention at the start of the stream? Yep, bucket muckfort bale, wrap bale handler I suppose. That looks very much like a combine header in there. Very, very nice New Holland CR. It's just around here. Remember, Milton, he doesn't need a license, he's in the cargo hold. You don't need a license to be a passenger. I keep trying to tell you that. We don't have to put him through a space shuttle license. Besides which, there's an oil drum he's strapped to anyway. Yeah, so for those who weren't in earlier, we have our CR 990 in here. Yes, a 990. Yeah. Surprised that hasn't been ported across, because that is a really nice mod, this one. A nicely detailed cab on it with various lights and things. See, nice, very, very nice combine mod. Oh, 10. Baler twine, 1174, baler twine. No special straps needed, just baler twine. Right, let's just get the last few bits of equipment we're gonna get for now. So they're the rakes we've got. I know what baler we're using. I think the Kuhn one's the best one, because that has a habit of doing silly things. So I'll go for the Kuhn rake. Tedder. I think we might as well go Kuhn again, that fits our sort of machinery size and works on this map. When it comes to manure, I think I'm just going to look at some other mods I've got, which I haven't put in yet. Bale wrapper as well, wasn't that we need? 42,000 or 54,000. Let's go all coon. So that just leaves a few front loader attaches. Got a fertilizer spreader 1174. Don't think we really need a sprayer as well, do we? We could have one. I'm just going to find some other buckets I've got to put on here. Because these are... So that holds 3,507 bales, that thing. That's a damn good fork. Uh-oh. Got the wrap bale handler. So that leaves me to put a straw trailer in, some other buckets. Yeah, exactly, let's hope for no weeds, but that sprayer I've got on here would save us fertiliser. We'll see about that. I think we've just about got everything now. We can look at manure spreaders a bit later. Hey Sahara, how we doing? Welcome along. Any Jeeps? What we got? Got some more I can put in for them, so we'll leave them for now. That will come into its own if we buy the Mashio drill. Ooh, you give me an idea, Milton. Not a weeder, but something else. Now, where is it? No, it's not them. I'm sure I put it on here. It's not in there. It's in a strange place, wherever it is, from memory. I might have forgot to activate it. It's not in there. Not the graze roller. I've got another one. It's under cultivators. Yes. We'll have a little fertilizing roller here. Hey JP Bubblegum, welcome along. So I think for now that is about it. Just go down to the shop and check on all that stuff. Only because we ain't going to be able to fit much more down there. Not doing corn silage, Tom. Very difficult in single player. Yeah, I'm still happy to play 17. Actually enjoying 17 more than 19 again at the moment. So the channel will be doing a booth for the next few weeks, at least. So we have down here the rake, some net wrap to clear up, so we're going to need some pallet forks. Straw bales to clear up when we get the straw trailer. The tedder, the wrapper, the bale gripper, and our rolls for doing our first fertiliser on drilled fields. Do like that little set of rolls. Certainly will, Tiernan. But that is where I am going to be finishing for tonight. He's going to feed the hound as he's probably pacing up and down wearing the carpet out at the minute. So will be a Goldcrest video going out at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we will be back on here tomorrow evening at some point. So keep an eye on the channel tomorrow and I'll put it up there what we're planning on doing. But for now, I'll put a link to today's John Deere review in both Twitch and YouTube. But for now, I'll say thank you for watching tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this revisit to CPF, and I will be back again tomorrow. Goodbye for now.